Hi, it's Rowan from Physiotherapy. Today I'm going to teach you a program of targeted exercises and stretches designed for people with upper back and neck pain. It's a simple 10-minute program. It should work for most neck and upper back conditions. I hope it works for you. Come and join me on the mat and we'll get started. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do, you're going to need a thick bath towel. I've rolled this one up lengthways, so it's about so thick. I'm going to pop it down on the mat and we're going to come down and lie on our back along the mat. So I want you to start at one end of your towel so that your sitting bones are just right at the edge of it there. You can use your hands to walk yourself back and then just drape your spine along the towel so it runs lengthways down your spine. So you're supported right from the base of your skull down to your tailbone. Just take a moment once you settle yourself into the towel to allow the pelvis to kind of drape over either side, the rib cage to hang heavy, and the shoulder blades to feel like they're sitting either side of the towel there, and just rest for a moment. My knees are bent, my feet are flat on the floor. Bring your hands up to 90 degrees, and you'll feel your shoulder blades. If you just relax your arms, the shoulder blades will drop behind and squeeze gently the towel between your shoulder blades. From there, I want you to slide the shoulder blades around the side of your rib cage and let your arms reach through. Draw the shoulder blades together, squeeze the towel gently, and then release and reach the arms forward. Draw your shoulder blades together gently, and then release and reach. You're going to do two more, squeezing through and reaching one more time. Squeeze through the shoulder blades and reach, and then just settle there halfway in the middle. Okay, now spread your elbows wide. Take the elbows down to the floor, really stretch through the chest muscles and turn your palms away from you. From here, as you take a breath in, let the forearms rotate back towards the floor. And then as you breathe out, roll the shoulders back on in, bring the hands through. Spread the chest, keep the elbows wide, breathe in and breathe out. We're going to do three more, so 5 in total. Breathing in and breathing out, and 2 to go. Good, and rotate through one last time. Fantastic. Pause there for a moment and then bring both hands up and off the floor back to 90 degrees. Let your shoulder blades just relax behind the towel slightly there. Now we're going to split between both arms. One arm travels up, one arm travels down, and reach through from both fingertips and breathe in. Reach out and breathe in. Good. So really feeling the lower ribs heavy in contact with the towel here. And you're really opening from the shoulder joint. I'm going to do once more each side. Good. And then pause there in the middle. This time bringing both hands up and overhead, focusing on the lower ribs, dropping heavy into the towel, and really getting the movement into your arms, into the shoulder joint, opening the armpit as the hands travel overhead and out as you travel through. Breathe in, really fill the rib cage, let the lower ribs hang heavy into the towel. 2 to go. And one last time. Fantastic. And then let your arms rest back down by the sides of your body. Now for the next exercise, you're going to turn your towel across your mat and come on down onto your elbows so that when you slide your elbows out to the side, the towel is making contact with your spine in the middle of your shoulder blades above where a bra strap would be. Elbows are still in your peripheral vision with your hands just cupping the back of your skull, and I'm pushing gently through my feet to keep a little bit of contact between the lower back and the floor, so the pelvis feels nice and stable and the lower back feels nice and stable. Really just forming a hammock for the back of my skull with my hands here. As I take a breath in, all I need to do is relax the upper back and drape my upper back over the towel. And as I breathe out, press the breastbone down firmly, roll your rib cage around and settle back up again. As you breathe in, let the rib cage drape and relax over the towel. As you breathe out, press the breastbone down, let the rib cage move forward and pause. Now, special note about the neck. As you're travelling back, your head is supported by your hands. As you travel forward, you're pressing the breastbone down and just focus on keeping the head balanced on top of the rib cage. You're trying not to reach through your neck. So breathe in and drape your upper back over the towel. As you breathe out, press the breastbone down and focus on balancing your head on top of your rib cage as you roll up. So there's no pressure through your neck at all. And one more. And breathing out there to pause. Now come onto all fours, knees underneath your hips and hands underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingertips there for a nice firm base of support. And then for a moment, from the tailbone, start to tuck the tailbone right underneath you, feeling your lower back rise, feeling your upper back curve, and gentle push through both arms as if you're elongating them into the floor. Then, from the sit bones, turn the tailbone around, feeling the curve go into the lower back. Shoulder blades draw down your back and your head and breastbone lift a little bit. And again, turn your tailbone right underneath you. Feel the lower back rise, curving the upper back, lengthening your arms and dropping your head through. Reverse from the sit bones first, feeling the spine release, the shoulders draw back, the breastbone lift. And repeat that movement 5 times. Okay, when you've finished your cat stretch on all fours, come into sitting. I'm sitting on my towel now to lift my hips up a little bit higher than my knees, which kind of makes it a bit more comfortable if you have any stiffness in your hips. You're very welcome to sit on the floor though, if it's more comfortable for you. And you also don't have to sit with your legs crossed like I have. If you want to bring them out in front of you with your knees bent or in a V shape, if that's more comfortable for you, that's absolutely fine. What is important is that your pelvis feels like it's balanced upright and that the rim of your pelvis and the bottom hoop of your rib cage are lined up, one on top of each other. Let your shoulder blades just slide down your back in this position and bring your fingertips out to the side. And start by picking up through your left arm. Let the shoulder blade on that side slide down. Take your ear over your right shoulder and start to fold into your right arm. Now think of your left sit bone pressing down and into the towel as you take a breath in. And as you breathe out, rotate through the rib cage, roll up into sitting and take it over to the left-hand side. Again, let the left arm fold a little bit, anchoring heavy through the left sit bone. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, rotate back on to the middle, turning through the rib cage and over to the right. Send your head over the top, anchor through the sit bones and take a breath in. And as you breathe out, rotate on back to the middle, over to the left, let your head drop through, anchor through the right sit bone and take a breath in. And roll on back to the middle. Pause there for a beat. Link your fingers, press your hands away from you, let your head fall forward and you can dive a little bit through the arms, the circle of your arms. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, slide the shoulder blades down your back, lengthen your arms until your head is sort of framed by both arms, and then let your hands travel back down. Fold through your elbows and rotate in. Link your fingers again. Press your hands away, let your head curl and your rib cage tuck under until you're curving the upper back, diving through both arms. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, straighten your spine, let your head travel up with you until your hands are framing the sides of your head. Come on round, reach through both hands, pull your elbows back on in and rotate in. Repeat that stretch about 5 times. We're then going to turn your head over to the left-hand side and stretch through and roll on back to the middle and to the right and stretch through. Roll on back to the middle. Keep your eyes on the horizon. You're sort of thinking of your head turning around that single axis down through your spine. So you keep giving the sensation of lifting up the roof of your mouth through the crown of your skull, through the turn, and roll back to the middle. This time, as you turn, at the end of the movement, I want you to look down at your shoulder and roll back up again and rotate. At the end of the movement, look down to your shoulder, lift back up and rotate all the way around. Look all the way down, this time semicircle through with your chin and up the other side and back again. Lovely. And then fall forward, letting your head hang for a second. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll your neck back up, kind of keeping your chin tucked in as long as possible, and then rotate the skull back. Bring the back of the head round first. So you nod and then roll forward. And then finish there in the middle. Okay, so that's the program for upper back and neck pain. I'd recommend that you work on it 2 times a day for 3 to 6 weeks. If you have any questions at all, post them below and I'll get back to you. It's been my pleasure working with you today.